Hey guys, so I am recording this video inside my bathtub. My dog is also in the bathroom with me, and there's toilet paper behind me that I'm trying to cover. But I am talking about ways to reduce stress, different things you can do to calm yourself down, help relieve stress and stuff like that. So I figured best place to record it is while I'm taking a bath. I have a face mask on, I have my candle lit, and yeah, so we're just gonna jump right in. First thing that I do to help with stress is I notice that starting quarantine, I love lighting candles, like all the time. They just smell so good, and it doesn't even like in your brain really like register that it's helping reduce your stress, but it is because it's just like you're getting that smell without even thinking about it, kind of. I guess that's the way to put it. Another thing that I recommend is just doing a face mask. There's many different ones. I mean, you can do a sheet mask. I prefer ones that you like actually put like directly on your skin. I just think they work better. But just taking that time, whether it's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, just to compose yourself and kind of like let that face mask sit in. But while you're doing that, just doing relaxing stuff, whether it's just sitting there or taking a bath or just writing down thoughts, different things like that. So my second tip is just do a face mask. I like them. I like this one. It smells really good. This is my first time using it, so yeah. Something else I recommend doing is having a planner, so something that you can write in that keeps you kind of like on schedule, on task, knowing what you need to do that day. Or if you don't have a planner, just writing like a to-do list, like to do, and then writing it down. Something that I started doing was writing a to-do list of just everything I need to do, and then making a second list kind of in order by like most important to least important. So if I don't get them all done, I don't feel as terrible, because as long as I got the ones that like were most important done, it feels better. Another thing I recommend, there's two different sides. You can be the person that to relax, they need to get ready for the day. So like wake up and immediately get ready, wash your face, brush your teeth, get your hair done if you want, don't do your hair if you don't want. But get changed for the day. I recommend that. I always recommend changing out of your PJs. Whether that's changing into nice clothes for the day, if that makes you feel good and relaxed, or changing back into comfy clothes. I know some days I wake up and I'm like, I just want to put back on sweatpants. But then there's some days where I wake up and I'm like, I really want to wear my jeans and a t-shirt. Like, look, I guess that wouldn't be considered nice, but that's like more dressed up than normal for me. But obviously it depends on which side you are, but just, I guess, listen to what your body's telling you. If you wake up and you're like, I don't want to put on like real clothes, then don't force yourself to do something you don't want to do. Just wear your comfy clothes. It's not like you really have anywhere to go right now. The thing I recommend is making comfort foods, just something that you enjoy eating, that kind of, or like making the food itself relaxes you. So like, so maybe baking cookies relaxes you. That's also a comfort food. Like, I recommend looking at just different comfort foods that you like and making them, because the process of making them can relax you, but also eating it can relax you. Some of my comfort foods would be like cookies. One of my comfort foods is normally Totino's pizza rolls. I just enjoy them, and I think they're like a nice comfort food. Like, just foods that you enjoy eating that make you feel relaxed, comfortable, you know, that's why they're called comfort foods. Another thing I recommend is taking a bath or a shower. I mean, if you don't have a bathtub, then obviously you're gonna have to take a shower. But just doing that can relax the muscles in your body, can make you feel better. It can also, depending on when you take it, like I enjoy taking my showers late at night normally to kind of unwind me from the day. But if I feel really gross when I wake up, I will take a shower in the morning just to kind of wake me up, get my body ready for the day. it's just an easy way to stress relief while also like doing good for your body. It's not just relieving stress like mentally, it's physical, everything. Like it's super helpful. The thing is just reading, like just sitting down and reading a book. Whether it's like a book on stress relief, like there's many of those, or just a book you enjoy, or reading any type of thing. If you enjoy reading magazines, if you enjoy reading comics, like whatever you enjoy reading, just something that you enjoy doing, because it'll relieve a lot of stress, and it just, your brain isn't focused on everything that you have to do and what you're doing. You're just focused on reading and relaxing that way. I thought of an idea and then I lost it. It's gone. Another thing I recommend for me personally, I like having a devotional. So I normally have a few, but I only do one like every day so that I'm not like overworking myself at doing multiple. But one thing I do is I don't just read it, because just reading it doesn't always mean it's fully sinking in. I have a notebook where I write down the most important things I kind of got from the devotional, and then I have a section where I write down the scripture, and I don't just write down the scripture number and like address, I write down the entire scripture, whether it's super long or short. I write it all down, because if I need it in a split moment, it's better that I have it written down and all written out than me having to now open my phone to find the scripture, or open my Bible to search through to find the scripture. It's just easier for me if I have it already written down, because I feel less stressed now having to find this scripture. It's something that works for me. Obviously, I'm not saying everyone has to do that, but personally, I like that. I think it helps with my stress. I think it helps kind of center me for the day. Another thing is just writing down your thoughts, journaling. I'm not very good at this. I'm good at making lists. I'm good at doing things where I have to write down things and get it all organized, but I'm not very good at just journaling how I'm feeling or journaling in general. I'm not super good at it. But if you're good at it or it's something you enjoy, I recommend doing it. It really is helpful to just get your thoughts out. I mean, it's the same thing of like your to-do list, like writing down your whole to-do list. It kind of works the same way like that. The next thing I'm going to suggest is art stuff. Be creative, whether you like drawing or painting, or let's say you're not good at that. Like, I don't think I am good at drawing. So I have like those adult coloring books that you like already have it drawn out, you just color in, like something that is using the creative part of your brain, just because it's getting your mind off of the other things, but they're still there and you'll still get them done, but it's going to relax you and center you for that day. Like, it's going to calm you down. It's not gonna feel like everything's happening all at the same time. You're not gonna be as stressed out. I'm not very good at drawing or painting or anything, so I just like coloring things. I'm trying to get into drawing more, but it is hard, especially when you're a perfectionist and you just want it to go perfect. So obviously, if you're like that, you're not going to want to do something like that. You're not going to want to do art if you're a perfectionist, because you're going to want to perfect it and you make it perfect and you're going to stress yourself out, which is what we are trying to avoid. Those are just some of my tips on reducing stress, ways that you might find helpful reducing stress. Obviously, drink lots of water. You want to make sure that you're hydrated. You want to make sure that you're eating, because sometimes when you get stressed out, you think of everything as one huge picture and you can't just like focus and like calm yourself down and get you to the one thing that you need to do. It's better to take it step by step than looking at it as one big picture of I need to get this done and this done and this done and this done. So those are just my tips on reducing stress. I need to wash my face mask off, but like and subscribe if you want more content like this. I have a wide variety of content. Comment down below what you would like to see me do, or any other videos, ideas you have for me. I upload every Sunday at 3:30 and every Thursday that I can. Right now at 10:30, could change. But yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.